Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and this is a video about the best budget decks in Hearthstone. For the past few months it's been quite difficult to make these best Hearthstone budget deck videos because Blizzard is releasing balance patches so often that it's hard to get everything tested in time. As a matter of fact, in just 2 days there's going to be another balance patch where Priest and Druid are going to be nerfed a little, but that doesn't affect the majority of budget decks right now. So, about those best budget decks. Coming in at number 7 is Face Hunter. Face Hunter is truly an iconic budget deck. It's been the budget deck of all budget decks. There's always been a Face Hunter. But right now it's a bit more difficult because Blizzard decided that hey, Face Hunter has to be expensive. And they printed multiple epic cards and some legendary cards that you want to play in your Face Hunter deck. And cutting all of those, well, you still have some power here. You still have Scavenger's Ingenuity, it's still a fine card. Tutoring for those Wolpetingers, for those Trunkling Rhinos. And you have some surprises up your sleeve with the Scrap Shot and maybe some big Wolpetingers afterwards. But overall, the edge you can gain over the full cost version of Face Hunter is very minuscule at the moment. So while Face Hunter is still good, it's still aggressive decks can still end games, it's not close to one of the best budget decks. Elemental Shaman is doing a little better, but Elemental Shaman also suffers a little bit on a budget because Elemental Shaman is quite slow. It's clearly a mid-range deck, so you need a bunch of value. You need to have powerful value cards in this deck. And when you're playing on a budget, you're a little bit on short supply with those. So I'm running Earth Elemental in this deck instead of Lilipad Lurkers. But that's a problem in the mirror, because if I jam an Earth Elemental on the board and the opponent responds with a Lilipad Lurker, I'm almost certainly going to win the game. On the other hand, Earth Elemental has a stat line that is competitive against anything other than the opponent can play apart from the Lilipad Lurker, so there's still some hope, there's still some edges you can gain. But it's quite hard to play mid-range when you're on a budget. Number 5 is Deathrattle Demon Hunter. Another mid-range deck, but this time you're not sacrificing your most powerful tools. With Elemental Shaman, Lilipad Lurker is your best card. You don't want to sacrifice that. But with Deathrattle Demon Hunter, Illidari Inquisitor is your best card, and that is available on a budget. And when you play a budget deck, you don't run Assault, then Talon Forging always tutors for Inquisitors. They're actually quite a bit faster than the regular Deathrattle Demon Hunter deck. You can go under them, you can win the game before they get all of their good stuff online. I also had a great time with Aggro Paladin. Paladin has been nerfed so many times during Forged in the Barrens, and every single Paladin nerf has always hit the budget versions. But I was still able to build a good budget Paladin deck again after the miniset, because Devouring Ectoplasm opened the path to use Rally in the deck, and then it just all went into place and Aggro Paladin was born. Aggressive, some surprise tricks with Rally, some sweet buffs, Alexstrasza at the end, pretty good. I was also finally able to build a good Rush Warrior deck on a budget. There haven't been a lot of budget warrior decks because usually warrior is playing something like Control Warrior, and that's typically very expensive. I have built a budget Control Warrior, you can find the video on my YouTube channel, but it's kind of mediocre, it's not really recommended. But Rush Warrior, perfectly able even on a budget, conditioning or run deck, getting some hand buffs, using some different tools with Frothing Berserkers, with Guardian Oak Merchants, a little bit of a different twist than the regular one, which can also surprise the opponent and give this a little bit of an inflation into its win rate. Also, thank you Wailing Caverns miniset, Aggro Shaman is playable, Aggro Shaman doesn't even need any legendary cards. Sure, Instructor Fireheart is good in pretty much everything, but Aggro Shaman is perfectly fine without it, as long as you have that Primal Dungeoneer helping you tutor some cards, and you have that Doom Hammer, those damage buffs. Boom. It's a very effective, very aggressive deck. Currently the best budget deck is still Token Druid. Gibbling, Glowfly Swarm, you do need 2 epics to build this. You can build this without Castaways, but you have to have 2 copies of Glowfly Swarm. But the thing is, Blizzard has announced that they're going to do some Druid nerfs in a couple of days, and we don't have the details yet, so I don't know which card is getting nerfed, but Gibbling is one main candidate and that might kill this archetype. So if you happen to have that pair of Glowfly Swarms, you can enjoy it while it lasts, but this is not something you want to craft right now. Still, Token Druid right now, it's just very, very strong. Easily legend capable deck, this one. These are the best budget decks available in the game right now, and remember, you can always find more budget decks on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.